do 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 do. It's the time of the season when the boredom's high. At this time, check out my channel and give me a try. Let me entertain you. Come on, let's have fun. Let me show you everyone. It's the time of the season for subscribing. Do 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 do. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, now. And today is gonna be another hair tutorial. Remember, I told you I was building up to something. So thus far, I have taught you the rope braid, the fishtail braid, and the classic 3-strand braid. So today we're going to get a little advanced. Okay. We're going to do a halo braid. Okay. So once again, you know, I always say start out with clean hair. Detangle. Starting from the ends and work your way up. Okay. Now, once you detangle, the key to your halo braid is that you want to, at the very crown of the head, you're going to comb the hair outward like a sunburst. Okay? So I'm going to take this comb, which I normally use for smoothing, and you do want the top to be as smooth as possible. Okay. If it makes it easier for you, you can just make a part and start from there. And so basically we're combing the hair into like a everything out into circular motion, even in the front here. And we're going to do the halo braid using the 3-strand braid method. Now, depending on the condition of your hair when you start, you can use a styling aid, such as a pomade, a mousse, styling gel, or simply spritz. Okay, so see how it's combed around in a sunburst? Perfect circle all the way around. Now, you're going to make a parting in the direction that you want the braid to go. If you want the braid to go around to the left, then you're going to make a parting on the right. If you want the braid to go around to the right, then you're going to make a parting on the left. Now, you'll see what I mean. So when you make your parting, you're going to make the parting just behind the ear. You're going to use the ear as a guide. And it's just a small parting. It can be just 1 inch. Right behind the ear. Like so. This is where you're going to start your braid. The reason why you start behind the ear is that when you bring the braid around, it's going to be camouflaged so that you can tuck it. You don't want to start the braid in the middle of the forehead, because you ain't got no camouflage, sis. You can't hide that. So that's why you start behind the ear. And I say this is advanced because even though you know how to 3-strand braid, you also need to know how to cornrow. And it's the same thing as 3-strand braiding. You're just braiding closer to the head, that's all. So, you start your braid. You separate your 3 strands. And you just braid until you come all the way around. Like so. Lefty, righty, in the middle. Remember my little elementary song? Lefty, righty, bring it to the middle. So at this point, like I said, if you watch my previous tutorial, you should know how to 3-strand braid. So we're just bringing it around town. Bring it around town. You can tell I watch SpongeBob. Bring it around town. Once again, if you have some flyaways, don't sweat it, sis. See how we're bringing it around? Bringing it around town. And as you're braiding, keep in mind your little sunburst here. You're grabbing a little bit at a time from the center as you go around. That's why it's called halo. You know. Make sure you give it a little peek every now and then to make sure it's going across even. Now it's up to you. There are different styles of halo braids. I just like to bring mine across the forehead, but if you want it up higher, a little bit further back onto the hairline, you can. This is just my preferred style. And I'm just going around. Try not to get tangled if you got extensions, you know, doing this style. I'm like, oh, Lord. Cooperate. And as you come around, don't forget the hair underneath you. Bring it in. You're pulling from the top and the bottom. Still with those 3 strands, but you pull from the top with the left strand, and you pull from the bottom for the right strand. Just working it around, you know. This light is hot. Look at the little shine. It look like one of them little golden men at the Golden Globe Awards. It's alright, sis. You know. This hair here. Sis. We gonna get it. It's long and this particular hair here, it gets a little tangly quite easily. But you know, we're gonna make it do what it do. Just follow around. See how it's coming together. Once again, you can bring the back as high or as low as you would like. Some people had a halo braid right up here in the crown. The bottom part, it don't be down here, be up here. So it's up to you. Once again, this is a personal preference. So I'm literally going around the crown with a little bit of space down here. I like to elevate the braid a little bit. So that way if you got little decorative combs or something, or some flowers, you got a little room to stick them in there. And we're just going around. We're almost done with the braid itself. I'm using the camera like a mirror. I'm like, let's see. Okay, so we're at the end of the hair and you just braid it to the end. Also for this style, of course, you'll need hairpins because you need a way to tuck it up. You can use basic plain hairpins, or you can get the really nice fancy ones that have the little flowers on the end, or the little pearls on the ends, or the diamonds on the end. You can dress it up, dress it down. But we're going to stick to the basics today. You know, braiding it all the way to the end makes it easier to tuck it also. Easier to hide the end. Okay, so as you can see where we started, and we just followed that sunburst at the top and followed it all the way around and braided it to the end. So now we're gonna tuck it. Nothing hard, you just bring it around. See? Bring it around. And you're just going to take that in. Oop. You're just going to bring it in. Oh, as long as the braid is. Get to the end there. Tuck it. Hairpin to secure it. And you want to do that not in just that one spot, but in several spots to secure it. Did one on the very end. We're going to come put one here. Then we're going to come towards the front. And you put as many hairpins as you feel secure with. You don't have to have a whole lot. Maybe good, maybe 4, depending on how long you want this style to last. If you're just wearing it for the day, 4 hairpins will be perfectly fine. But if you're going to wear it for maybe 3 to 4 days, or maybe you want to wear it for the whole week, then you're going to put hairpins maybe across, maybe with maybe like 1.5 inches apart of each other, all the way around to secure it. And then of course at night you're going to wrap it, so that way it won't get the case of the fuzzies while you sleep. So I'm just securing it around with hairpins. Okay. So now, hold on, y'all. She's trying to get away. She's like, I look fly, I'm ready to go. Alright, so now we're going to take care of the flyaways. Nothing hard here. You know I love to spritz. And you just comb around, and of course comb in the direction of the braid. You know you got the little sunbeam at the top, so you're going to comb down, but in a circular motion. Nothing hard. And it may take a couple of tries before you get the circle just right. Even if you don't do the circle perfectly, it's still going to be cute. As long as you finish that braid and braid it all the way out to the end and tuck it, it'll be pretty. Okay. So, at this time, if you have any decorative combs, I mean, you're pretty much done at this point. That's it. That's it. Oh, look at that. A little fly away, no problem. I mean, just hairpin it. Let's see if I got another. Just hairpin it. There. And you're done, sis. Cute. You can dress it up, or you can dress it down. Simple, but yet elegant. Alright. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Mwah.